Active coverage with Good Day Maine will begin soon. Good Day Maine's Friday Favorites starts right now.
Happy Friday, everybody.
And then there were two.
And then there's two. I know. Just me and you today, Jeff.
Right. So Holly she was kind of busy with Frank FM. Katie's on vacation.
Katie's out in Colorado. She is out of office.
That's
so that's for sure this week.
You guys are stuck with us today.
That's right.
However, when you're talking about the summer, some of the things we're going to talk about, like we're going to talk about French fries.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about Moxy and talk about, again, another, I don't know if I want to call it awesome forecast, but pretty good.
A pretty good forecast. Yeah. You know, it's not looking I guess our monitor is cutting out on us here. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we are looking ahead to a very hot, sunny day today. And we're finally going to get some beneficial rain tomorrow to start our Saturday. But by Saturday afternoon, it looks like we're going to be nice and dry for the most part. Once again, hot, sunny on Sunday. The humidity is still going to be a big factor this weekend, but maybe a little less humidity Sunday. Really looks like we're going to have to wait till next Thursday or Friday to really see a break. So if you're watching and you really are not a fan of it, don't worry. We've got some relief in sight, but it will take a minute to get there. It's going to be late next week.
Yeah, so we have a chance for a heat wave, right?
We do. We sure do. Yeah, you can see here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Our heat wave criteria here in New England is 3 days of 90 degrees or hotter. And yeah, we've got 4 days of 90s or hotter on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, at least away from the coast. But even the coastline gets in on some 90s by Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah, we're going to be baking out there. Very hot, very humid. Just great weather for the beach. It helps to warm the ocean up. You know, got to look on the positives, I guess, with this hot, humid weather. And then Thursday, that's our day where we're actually going to see the humidity drop. So it looks much, much better late next week. So yeah, looking pretty good, Jeff, for this weekend. I know we got lots of fun events going on all across the state.
Fun events. How about let's talk about Asia Reed was live one morning along our Good Day Maine for the Moxy Festival, and I was out there live last year for this. This is one of those drinks that either you love it or you hate it, but whatever the case is,
exactly right.
But even if you hate Moxy, you'll love this event.
That's right. Yeah, it just looks like such a fun time. And I mean, there's stuff going on all 3 days of the weekend. I mean, there's a big fireworks show that's happening tonight. Weather looks great for that. Might be a little sweaty, but you'll be dry at least, which is nice. And then tomorrow may rain a little in the morning, but I think it looks great for it. Yeah, it looked like Asia was having so much fun. She actually had her first ever sip of Moxy this morning. Apparently.
And she said she liked it.
She said she liked it. I like Moxy too. I know not everybody is a huge fan of Moxy, but you know, hey, it's all about the party atmosphere, right?
What did she say on the air today? They said it was tasted like some said a mixture of orange crush, Dr. Pepper,
and root beer over ice.
With ice,
yes.
Like,
I've always felt it kind of almost has like a bubble gum sort of aftertaste. I have never heard anyone mention that, but I've always felt like it has like a sort of little bit of a bubble gummy, I don't know, herby. It is a taste you have to get used to. I remember my first sip of Moxy. I didn't really enjoy it, but I've grown into it a little more. I'm just a big fan of soda in general.
I think it's more like a mixture of cough syrup and Dr. Pepper.
You know, and that the aftertaste does kind of have a cough syrupiness to it. So,
but think about it. When you drink, what does Coke and Pepsi taste like? Right?
Exactly.
I don't even know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? And you know, love it or hate it. It's so fun that Maine has basically its own soda just for the state, which is awesome.
And here's the fun thing about it. Everyone dresses up in their Moxy hats and shorts and socks and everything. And you know, they also have lots of concerts, live music going on. They have a Moxy chugging contest. 5K and recipe contest. So they have, when you hear the saying, they have just about everything for everybody. That's what goes on at Moxy Festival.
Very nice. Yeah. And it sounds like it'll be a great time this weekend. Also, this week today, at least, we've been talking about National French Fry Day. Yeah, it is a great day for that. Lots of good deals. You can get free French fries pretty much anywhere at any of the major fast food restaurants. Yeah, here's some of the deals. We've got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, all offering some sort of deal on fries.
Does Taco Bell sell French fries?
They do. They do. They're actually fairly good. They have like this like seasoning on them. That's kind of interesting. I think I've had them once or twice before.
What's your favorite French fry?
Out of all the fast food places, it's tough because McDonald's, if it's a bad day at McDonald's, the fries are not great. Yeah. If it's a good day at McDonald's, you might say they're the best fries you've ever had. So it can be kind of hit or miss. I love Wendy's fries. I don't know if that's.
Those are good.
I
yeah.
love Wendy's fries. I think those might be my favorite. I just love their thickness. They're a little thicker than McDonald's fries, which tend to be a little thinner and longer. So I think that would probably be my favorite.
Just, I got to be honest, anywhere I go, I don't eat a lot of fast food, but it's nice to have some French fries. As long as they're fresh fries,
Exactly.
I can't stand it when I get there and they reheat them.
Yes.
They already have them in the whatever the container is, and then they put them back in the vat to warm them up again.
And then they
like,
have they turn all crunchy.
yeah.
And you want them hot. I want them so hot or it burns your fingers a little bit. That's why you got a good batch of fries. When they hand it out to you, it's still basically steaming. You bite in and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to wait a second to let them cool down.
All right, not just that, but now I know we're supposed to cut back on salt a little bit, but you got to have some salt in your French fries.
That's right.
But here's one of our big questions. They were asking people what their favorite topping was.
Yes.
Because you think that it's ketchup, right?
Yes,
right?
Definitely. I think ketchup was the winner in our poll or in our question this morning. But yeah, we had barbecue, ranch. What was the other option?
Mayonnaise.
Those were all of our other options. And yeah, those all had votes that people prefer those. So I mean, I feel like whatever you're dipping it in.
Yeah.
French fries are so versatile. I feel like they can kind of be dipped in anything and it's going to be
really
nothing. Good. Or nothing. You can eat them plain. I eat plain French fries all the time. You were talking about this earlier, dipping them in ice cream or something like that. Very good as well. I always love dipping them in a Wendy's Frosty. So good.
Well, if you go to Canada too, it was funny. I ordered some fries in Canada. And I never thought about this, but all of a sudden they had me some containers of mayonnaise, and I'm like, what?
And no ketchup at all?
Yeah, that's a big deal up there. And not just that, but they love their poutine. So a lot of gravy for French fries.
Gravy.
Too,
and I just poutine have mayo as well? I believe it does, right?
Probably so.
I think it is. I know it has cheese curds and gravy.
Everything unhealthy but tastes good.
Yes.
Poutine.
Yes, it's very, very good.
Great.
I feel like that's a true Canadian or very northern New England treat.
So here's the big question. How do you work off the French fries and all the junk food and the drinks you're going to have at Moxy Festival? You're going to be able to do this coming up this weekend.
I sure am, Jeff. I am very excited. I am going to be hiking the tallest point in Maine this weekend. Tomorrow, I'm going to be
there it is.
Right there, at the very tippy top of the mountain. Yep. I'm so excited, Jeff. I've been looking forward to this since I moved to Maine. It's something I've wanted to do. So I'm camping tonight up there in Baxter State Park, hiking Katahdin tomorrow, waking up bright and early. We have the perfect schedule to be tuned in for that, right? Camping another night there so I can, rest and everything. And then
you're going to need some rest.
Yeah. So I'll be back on Monday, but yes, I am so excited for this. Looks like the weather's going to be fairly cooperative. There might be a shower or two, but can handle a little rain as long as there's no lightning. And I think we'll be good earlier in the day.
And you got rained out last year, didn't you, or something?
I did. I planned a trip. And of course, as we know, last summer was just awful. And I remember, I think it may have either been this weekend. It was a weekend in July. I had made it. I had booked the trip, and I think the forecast was 80% chance of rain. I think it poured that entire weekend. So yeah, glad I didn't go last year. This summer's been so much more cooperative with the weather, and yes, hoping for a view like that. I want clear skies, or maybe some nice puffy clouds, and I want to be able to see everything. You know,
I got a chance to climb it. I think 3 years ago. I'm trying to climb all the 4,000 footers. In Upper New England. So I have 14 in Maine. One of them, by the way, is Katahdin. So I went up there and did Katahdin and Hamlin, the other 4,000 footer, which is right next to it. And there's another one called North Brother. But I got to tell you, I mean, it's hard. It's challenging. I'm
gonna be sore. I know. I'm probably gonna still be so sore on Monday when I come back.
But when you get, first of all, when you get up there and you see the iconic sign that people take a picture next to, and then you look down and see the view. Either the backside is beautiful too, but when you look out and then down into the valley and see Chimney Pond, just spectacular. But also the thing up there that I think is so awesome. I went there in late September, I think. Every now and then you get a chance to see a through hiker, and that's where it ends. So it's very dramatic and exciting and emotional for so many people to go up there, just touch the sign that ends their journey that started in Georgia, hiking through 5 or 6 or 7 months to get there.
And I'm from Georgia originally. I have been to the other end of the Appalachian Trail. I've hiked the very beginning of it, so it's going to be really, really cool. Obviously, I haven't done a through hike.
Bookends.
It'll be fun to say I've done both very ends of the Appalachian Trail, which will be really cool. And I'm so excited about this. What about you, Jeff? What do you got going on this weekend?
Man, I'm camping this weekend, and so I'm going to be doing lots of that. A couple of friends had birthdays, and so really nothing. I had a big exciting weekend last weekend with
you're on Moosehead and for 4th of July, so maybe a little more relaxing this weekend.
I went to Jason Mraz concert, then I went to a Red Sox A's game, so I've had no sleep all week. I know.
Jeff's been talking about how tired he's been all week because he was down in Boston one night and then You were up in Bangor one night. So yeah, even all over the place.
Yeah, but I'll tell you the thing I'm excited about. I want you to send me a picture. Once you
Oh,
get up
I'm
there.
I'm taking a selfie at the top. Hopefully, there's
yeah.
phone service. I'll text you one tomorrow.
It's so cool, and I got to tell you, until you get up there, I show you pictures, and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But when you get up there and see it in person, you look down there, it's such a great feeling. You're on
and
top
that's
of
the case, I feel like, with so many things, right? Like the pictures, I probably won't do it justice, but being up there is just going to be so incredible. And I can't wait. Tomorrow, it's just blowing my mind that maybe even this time tomorrow, I'll be nearing the top of Katahdin.
Yeah, if you start like at 5 in the morning or something like that, you should be at the top by 9. If you're by yourself and you can get your own pace, because
you're right. You told me, 4 hours. I have long legs, so I tend to hike pretty quick.
Yeah, and you're a lot of boulders over boulders, and you're doing Knife's Edge too, right?
Yes, I'm doing Knife's Edge. So yeah, I know. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything.
Yeah, I did not do Knife's Edge. I was on the other side of the mountain, and I did what's called a ball.
Yep. And
I went a ball, then on top of a mountain, which is called the table. And then you go over to where the sign is. Then I went way over to Hamlin, went down Hamlin.
Yep.
To where Chimney Pond is. And so we're doing different routes, but everything I've heard about Knife's Edge is just spectacular. It's kind of a narrow hill and it goes like this
on both sides, right? It just drops off. Yep.
So it's you're on the top of a ridge basically with a lot of rocks, and it'll be great. You want to take pictures like the whole time because it's so cool.
Yeah, I know. I definitely will. I'm going to take so many. And tune in on Monday at Good Day Maine. We'll share them in my weekend highlight. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, good luck. Should be fun.
Yes. Thanks, Jeff. And you have a great weekend as well. Have a great weekend, everybody. Try to stay cool out there. Perfect beach weather pretty much all weekend. Just we may be dodging a little rain tomorrow morning, but by the afternoon, should be nice and dry. So great weather for getting outdoors.
Yeah, great weekend, guys.
Yep. Have a great weekend.
Stay connected with Good Day Maine. On air weekday mornings and online through these social channels.